Konnichiwa, Annyeonghaseyo, and Hafa Far Easters. I'm Cha Cha, and welcome to Pacific News Network. Today, professional journalists telling you what you'll never hear on American news, an exclusive interview with Pacific director Dr. Linda Curtis, and an inside look on the latest trending game, Flappy Bird. PNN correspondent Tiffany Long sat down today with industry experts to discuss bias in our national media.
Did you know that Justin Bieber is now facing jail time for lewd acts for participating in nude pictures? Did you know that the Federal Reserve is as federal as Federal Express? The Federal Reserve is a privately owned corporation by mostly foreigners. Most of the federal debt comes from paying highly inflated prices just to print our money. Did you know that Miley Cyrus is now posing nude for W magazine? Did you know that big companies are paying for political leaders to be elected by financing their campaigns and advertisements? And it's all legal. Did you know that Britney Spears and Lady Gaga spent a night at Las Vegas just for a barbecue? Did you know that you are the reason why our government shut down? We spoke to a few professional reporters and got the scoop on media bias in America. Take a look.
It's not news anymore, I don't think. It's agenda pushing. The same problem that we have in Washington is we don't have leaders. We don't have leadership.
I think pop culture is just easy for the media to do. Justin Bieber's arrest, that's easy. People can relate to that. You're going to get, the shots of his mug shot, the shots of him in court. It's low-hanging fruit for cable outlets that have to fill 24 hours a day. Justin Bieber, probably appeared on quite a few cable outlets. I doubt he was anywhere near the A section of the New York Times or USA Today.
Depending on the station that you're watching, I think the news absolutely can be biased. Do I think all news is biased in America? No. I think there's good stations, and I think there's stations that don't do as good a job reporting the news objectively.
News long ago ceased to be about public service, and it's about agendas now. And that loud spinning that you hear in the background, that's Edward R. Murrow spinning in his grave.
This is a front row example where federal budget cuts are impacting people, because FEJC is seeing some cutbacks here, and that's directly related to what's going on in Washington.
The best advice I could give to young voters out there is to consume news from as many different sources as possible, to not rely on any one source to give you the whole story.
We're so consumed with the name of Kanye's and Kim's baby, or the royal's baby in London, or the winner of American Idol. We've become a society of people who can't spell the name of their state capital if spotted the first 5 letters, Salem, Oregon included, but can recite the names of every winner of American Idol, all versions of The Voice, Survivor, and all these other reality shows, plus give you a half-hour dissertation on why Boston Rob was a creep and why Jerry Manthey was a psycho B-word. That's what we've become. That's what we've devolved into.
Earlier this week, I had the chance to sit down with Dr. Linda Curtis, the new director of the Pacific Dodea schools. We talked in depth about 21st century learning and the importance of Far East events. Here are the highlights of what we've talked about. What is 21st century learning and how important is it to Dodea?
Okay, it's very important to Dodea, and we're actually starting 21st century skills focus on all our new schools that we're building. There's going to be about 15 across worldwide. 21st century skills are skills that research has shown us what our students need in the future. So creativity, using inquiry-based learning, using project-based learning, a lot of STEM activities, so science, technology, engineering, and math. And it's using that engineering process where you're thinking a little differently than what you would normally think.
How important is it to you in your view of 21st century learning, and how can schools make classrooms more like Far East events?
Well, first of all, I think Far East events are very valuable to our students. It gives you a different perspective. It's a great opportunity for you to meet other students and learn a little about other students and where they live, and learn more about diversity. So that's very, very important. Our mission is education, so I want to offer the best education possible for all of our students, from pre-K through 12th grade.
I'd like to thank Dr. Curtis for the interview and thank her for all she does for us and the Pacific Dodea schools. And when we come back, we'll show you a report on the latest trend on mobile gaming.
Video game addiction isn't real yet, but more gamers are glued to them.
Well, I don't think I'm addicted to it because when I'm not playing, I don't feel the need to play it. But when I do sit down and game, it kind of feels like I can't stop. So perhaps I am addicted to a certain extent.
Studies estimate that 10 to 15% of gamers show signs of addiction, like only being happy when playing the game, always thinking of gaming, and spending more time with the controller rather than people. Gaming addiction can cause lack of sleep, poor hygiene, and even forgetting to eat. But gaming also has its positives. The American Psychological Association says gamers who play first-person shooters react faster and are more alert. Video gaming is also found to improve problem-solving skills and even enhance creativity in kids. So play the game, but no, too much fun is no fun at all.
Do you have a smartphone? Are you a gamer? Well, if you are, then you may want to see this. In recent years, several games have dominated app stores, from Temple Run to Candy Crush to Angry Birds. Now, Flappy Bird is the latest craze in mobile gaming. The objective of the game is to keep the bird afloat without hitting any of the pipes. Once you hit any of the obstacles, the game is over. After interviewing several gamers, we have received both positive and negative reviews. So there's this new app, it's called Flappy Bird. I wanted to know, do you have it?
I actually do. I actually got it yesterday.
I actually started playing it like last Monday in your book class on my friend's phone.
Do you play it?
I actually do. I just downloaded it last week and I play it far too much.
What's your high score right now?
Probably 6.
1.
High score is 15, which I am immensely proud of.
Have you been able to stop playing it since you got it?
Not really, because everyone plays it, so I'm kind of in the hype of playing it.
Actually have it on my phone because I don't want to get addicted to it, so I haven't played it since Friday.
Although most people are obsessed, others find it less appealing.
My high score, I was stuck on 1 for a long time, and then when I reached 3, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to go again, but I was stuck on 1 again for a little bit longer. Then once I reached 5, I was like, I'm done with it.
We're so used to winning in our games, and the sheer amount of failure in Flappy Bird just kind of keeps us pushing forward. So that's kind of what keeps us all going.
Even though Flappy Bird is at the top of the charts for iOS devices, it isn't doing as great for Android, but it still is in the top 5. Well, that's all we have for you today. See you next time.